Are you looking for the best surround sound systems? In this video we will look at some of the best surround sound systems on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Sony Bravia Theater Bar 8 SASW5 Wireless Subwoofer and RS5 Speakers. While surround sound audio decisions can be personal, Sony's kit does everything well enough that nobody would be disappointed. Combining this soundbar, subwoofer and rear speakers, you get strong, bassy audio out of the box, though your TV shows and movies still sound clear and immersive thanks to spatial audio. Whether I was fighting the reptilian materia defender in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on the PlayStation 5 or watching Joel snipe out a threat in HBO's The Last of Us, this Sony system ensured I heard 360 degrees of action. The Sony speakers impressed on my audio testing playlist, producing clear strings and accurate vocals on Frank Ocean's Thinkin' About You ballad, crisp drums on Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross Brutalizer from the Challenger's score and thumping, sturdy bass on everything from Steve Aoki's remix of Kid Cudi's Pursuit of Happiness to the Talking Heads' Once in a Lifetime. If that low-frequency audio is too much by default, you can easily lower the bass, or adjust any number of audio settings, using Sony's mobile app. Design-wise, the Sony soundbar, speakers and subwoofer are all on the larger side, at least compared to Vizio, Bose and Roku's current offerings. Sony's soundbar is nearly as wide as the Sonos Arc, and its rear speakers are the second largest, again, right behind the massive Sonos Era 300. This tech looks the part, too, as it will fit into your home setup elegantly provided your under-the-TV space is wide enough. It's also my top overall pick because it supports every way I can listen and watch, with eARC HDMI for your TV, streaming boxes and gaming consoles, AirPlay 2 for iPhones and other Apple devices and Bluetooth for everything else. It also won a fair bit of points for the simplicity of its setup, as it cuts the additional cords required to connect the rear wireless speakers for the Bose and Vizio setups. At number 2. Vizio 5.1 Soundbar AC with wireless subwoofer, surround sound. I love to be surprised during testing, so I'm excited to say how good Vizio's $250 surround sound system is, and that it often gets discounted to just under $200. Yes, Vizio offers a soundbar, rear speakers and a subwoofer for less than most standalone soundbars. Call me paranoid, but I was almost expecting to open the box and find the sound of crickets with a note saying, "The joke's on you." Instead, I got gear whose performance is better than expected, as it even supports Dolby Atmos, the spatial audio standard. More on this below. This 4-piece kit proved capable for a recent weekend of watching TV, movies and pro wrestling, and it provided adequate bass from its diminutive subwoofer. For example, I noticed how pop-punk band Charlie Bliss' single 19 sounded alright, and that Daft Punk's live version of Touch It/Technologic provided notable bass and immersed me in the sounds of the audience reacting to the beats. Watching George Miller's Mad Max: Fury Road off of a Blu-ray in my home theater, I noticed that this Dolby Atmos enhanced cut allowed the thumping drums, whirring blades and punchy explosions hitting throughout the caravan scene to all be heard from different places around me. There are downsides, though, as you might expect at this price. During setup, I was a little annoyed to see how its rear speakers connect via wires to the subwoofer, leaving you with 2 long cords to tidy up to avoid an eyesore. Also, its sound isn't as strong as the Sony or Sonos, though you might not notice most of the time unless you've been spoiled by better surround sound tech before. The biggest audio issue I encountered happened when my air conditioning unit was blasting and the dialogue was slightly hard to hear. The fix was to raise the dialogue setting in Vizio's app, but at one point, the app had an issue with this dialogue clarity slider resetting. Thankfully, this issue has been fixed since I first encountered it. Setting everything up and getting it to work was fairly straightforward. Vizio's hardware is smaller than most of the rest of the testing pool, which makes it great for those with limited space. You'll just want to find a way to get those wires out of your way so you can continue to be impressed by the value of this surround sound setup. At number 3. Sonos Arc Ultra, Sub, Gen 4, and Era 300 speakers. While Sony and Vizio can get the job done at 2 distinct and different price points, Sonos' pricier take on surround sound home audio has its own merits. First of all, I need to give Sonos the win on sound quality overall, as the massive Arc Ultra soundbar and Era 300 speakers earned their space by immersing me in full and pitch-perfect renditions of everything from rockers screaming females' power ballad Swallow the World to a wave-soaked scene from FX's prestige series Shogun where our heroes barely made it through the storm. The Arc Ultra and Era 300 also feature convenient touch controls for volume, pause/play and voice commands, so you don't always need to hunt for your remote. And while I was pleased when I originally tested the Sonos Arc, which is increasingly unavailable, as the Arc Ultra replaces it, I've truly been wowed by the Arc Ultra. One of the Arc Ultra's main improvements is in low-end sound, thanks to Sonos' new sound motion woofer that improves bass without making the soundbar much larger or heavier than the Arc. I heard that added bass throughout my testing, from explosions and drums in Mad Max, Fury Road to the beats in Daft Punk's live mashup of Touch It/Technologic and Frank Ocean's Thinkin' About You. While the Sony surround sound kit never stumbled either, Sonos just earned a bit more love from its impressive performance, including when I watched the LCD Soundsystem concert film Shut Up and Play the Hits, and felt like I was back in the pit at Madison Square Garden during their performance of All My Friends, and, yes, I was there. The Arc Ultra and Era 300 speakers allowed for strong guitar riffs and roars of the crowd, and the sound space gave plenty of separation to hear Nancy Wang's keys and Pat Mahoney's drums clearly. Sonos does have some downsides, primarily the prohibitive price of this kit. You could opt for the less expensive Era 100 rear speakers and Beam soundbar, though. It's also missing the DTS-X audio standard, which the Sony Bravia Theater Bar 8 offers. Thankfully, Sonos seems to have fixed much of what has plagued some of its hardware in the past. For instance, the Arc Ultra finally has the option to connect via Bluetooth, which is great for Android users. Android users also have the ability to use Sonos TruePlay to adapt their speakers to the acoustics of their room. Finally, the biggest reason to splurge on a Sonos system is its multi-room audio support. The ability to wirelessly sync the sounds coming from speakers in different rooms can make mornings a bit easier, as podcasts and tunes follow me from my bedroom to my living room, which is within earshot of my bathroom and kitchen, so I don't miss a beat or a word. Is that worth another $500 or so? That's between you and your need for convenience, but I think the Sonos sound system life's pretty sweet if you have the cash and the space. If you're looking for somewhere to save a few bucks, the new Sonos Sub Gen 4 wireless subwoofer doesn't exactly feel like as much of a must-have for the Arc Ultra as it did before when the original Arc space output wasn't as strong. At number 4. Vizio 5.1 Soundbar SA wireless subwoofer. 3 full-range speakers inside the soundbar, 2 surround speakers, and 1 wireless compact subwoofer deliver 96 dB of detailed and dynamic high-impact sound that's perfect for medium to large-sized rooms. Soundbar remote control sold separately. Receive the latest product updates and adjust advanced soundbar settings by downloading the Vizio mobile app for your Android or iOS device. A Vizio account is required. Use your existing TV remote to control volume on your soundbar when connected through your TV's HDMI eARC port. HDMI eARC output only. No TV HDMI port? No problem. Contact Vizio customer support 844-254-8087 or visit support.vizio.com if your TV requires optical connection. When watching Dolby Atmos and DTS-X content, this soundbar puts you at the center of your entertainment, creating an immersive audio experience. QuickFit, only from Vizio, eliminates the gap between this soundbar and select Vizio TVs for a seamless setup. Use the included thumb screws to attach this soundbar to your Vizio TV in 3 simple steps, no tools needed. Experience immersive sound all around with Dolby Atmos 3D audio, a compact wireless subwoofer, and 2 surround speakers that deliver true 360-degree immersive surround sound. Connect to your TV with the included HDMI eARC cable, stream music, audiobooks, and more with Bluetooth, and download the Vizio mobile app for soundbar control using your smartphone. At number 5. Sonos Arc Ultra Soundbar with Dolby Atmos. Experience breathtaking sound with the Sonos Arc Ultra Soundbar, the ultimate upgrade for your home theater. Featuring 9.1.4 virtual surround sound powered by 14 precision-engineered drivers, including Sonos' new sound motion woofer, this premium soundbar delivers ultra-clear dialogue, deep bass, and cinematic Dolby Atmos immersion. Its elegant curved design in matte black fits perfectly under your TV, while HDMI eARC ensures seamless high-resolution audio pass-through. The Arc Ultra adapts to your space using TruePlay tuning, now supported on both iOS and Android, automatically optimizing sound for your room's acoustics. Control is effortless with Sonos Voice Control or Amazon Alexa built-in. Stream music, movies, podcasts, or games with stunning clarity and bass that rivals traditional home theater systems, all without clutter. Expand your setup with the Sonos Sub Gen 4 or Era 300 speakers for even richer, room-filling sound. Whether you're watching a blockbuster or relaxing with your favorite playlist, the Sonos Arc Ultra delivers an unforgettable audio experience. At number 6. Bose TV Speaker. The Bose TV speaker helps you hear your TV better. It's a small soundbar that clarifies speech and improves overall TV sound. Inside the TV speaker there are two full-range drivers angled to deliver wide, spacious sound and a center tweeter specifically focused on elevating vocals. Built-in Dolby decoding helps further enhance this compact TV speaker's audio capabilities to deliver a more realistic and satisfying listening experience. Designed with simplicity in mind, this small soundbar only uses a single connection to the TV via an optical audio cable, included, or an HDMI cable, sold separately, and has you up and running in minutes. At just over 2 inches tall, the Bose TV speaker is a compact soundbar that can be placed just about anywhere. And small LED lights on the front of this small soundbar turn on and/or change color for visual confirmation when certain features are enabled. They also blink in acknowledgement of volume changes. The Bose TV speaker has HDMI-CC, which allows the TV in this small soundbar to communicate when connected with an HDMI cable. Meaning when you turn the TV on, the TV speaker will automatically turn on too. With this technology, you can even keep using your current TV remote to control the volume of this compact soundbar. However, the Bose TV speaker comes with its own remote. And on it, you can enable dialogue mode on the TV speaker to elevate vocals even more or press the bass button for some extra depth. This compact soundbar also is a Bluetooth soundbar. Simply press the Bluetooth button on the remote to pair your device to this Bluetooth TV speaker and wirelessly stream your favorite music or podcasts. You can also expand your system at any time by adding a wired subwoofer to the Bluetooth TV speaker for a more home theater-like experience. The Bose TV speaker is compatible with the Bose Bass Module 500 and 700 and requires the Bose Bass Module connection cable or a standard 3.5mm audio cable, sold separately.